You're back with another motherfucking story. I got a lot of stories to tell. I could tell stories all motherfucking day. But no, this story about me being celibate for 2 years and 22 motherfucking days. But yeah, how I ended up on this journey. Like I've been wanting to be on this journey and shit like that. But then one day it just finally happened. Um yeah, so it started in 2021. Met this nigga and I was like, oh, I love him. I wanna be with him. I want him. I wanna fuck him. I wanna love him. I wanna make love to him. I wanna have his kids. Fuck, I wanna drink his cum. Nah, let's stop. But when I met him, I'm like, yo, like I want this nigga and this nigga only. Like nobody fucking else. I want him. I met him. We did it for 2 minutes, and I knew he was the one. And so after that, I went back to my town because I was staying in Houston, and I don't know. He was just like a different type. Like he wanted the type like to really reach out and make contact. Like he'll reply and shit to me sometimes, but yeah. So like whatever. But I also know he did like 10 years in jail, so I wasn't really tripping about him not communicating with me because I'm like, oh, this nigga been in jail. He got to rewire his whole motherfucking mind to the outside world because, baby, you been in that hole, you been locked up, you ain't been touching no bitches, you ain't touching no pussy like this either. I don't know what's going on with you. But, so I met him like in March. And then once I left where he lived at, I still had a little situation going on. Well, it wasn't even a situation. It was a fucking, I don't know, just another nigga I was just fucking on. But I ain't really, it wasn't hard to cut that shit off. It was easy. Just told that nigga we should see other people. That was it. Cut that nigga out real fast. And I'm like, all right, cool. So it was like 2 months later, like May 2021. So I started not having sex. I wasn't even talking to niggas. I ain't even give out my number. So bam, me and the dude, we was talking a little bit like here and there and stuff. And so 18 months go past. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if this nigga, I don't know if, I don't know he the one. I was starting doubting the connection and shit. So then I had fucked this dude. He was cool and stuff like that. Religious nigga. Fucked him. I'm like, nah, this nigga just got a big dick and this shit just feel good. This shit ain't about nothing. So I don't know. So then I'm like, let me fuck him again. Fuck him again. I'm like, no, like you fucking me like a dog. It ain't no connection, the conversation it just ain't there for me. Like it ain't doing it. Mm-mm. Even though I already knew low key just by just certain other shit. They be saying opposites attract, but we gotta at least have some type of common ground similarity, like some whatever. I'm like, nah, this nigga ain't the one. After I fuck him, I'm thinking about the other nigga. So fast forward, I fucked that nigga 2 years and 22 days ago. But I'm saying all this to say, like, shit, only reason I was being not getting my pussy wet because I want that nigga. I was waiting for the other nigga. But now, I don't know. I ain't talked to that nigga in about a year. I ain't looked on his page in a few months. Like, I don't know. I just don't have the energy, like, to be baby fan motherfuckers. That's why I feel like baby fan motherfuckers. Like, yeah, you been in jail. Yeah, but, like, I don't know. Feel like I just baby fan his ears or was overly so overly understanding that, like, you let a motherfucker, like, play with you. I don't got time to be playing with motherfuckers, Joe. Life goes the fuck on. But no, I need that now. Ain't it crazy how, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I be trying to tell I'm like, I need that nigga in my life. Like, he's that guy that I need. Like, I need him and I want him. Like, and ain't no, it's rare to have a motherfucker like that. Like, low key, chill, and fan, just be quiet. I just love that. Oh my god! But yeah, 2 years and 22 days. I shook, but I learned that, like, it's just like easy for me not to give my body up now because niggas be surface level. I don't put myself in certain situations no more. Like, if a motherfucker like come to my house or something, like, I could come to a nigga house, but I know how to keep my distance when I'm like around a motherfucker. Or every time I meet a nigga, I gotta tell him about this nigga I'm in love with because I just gotta tell you where I'm at mentally. Mentally, I'm thinking about this nigga. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. At least I'm gonna tell you. So can't nobody ever say like, oh, this bitch, like, oh my mom, I called 3 niggas right now. Be like, hey Joe, what I told you? What I told you about that nigga? But yeah, 2 years, 22 days, yo. 2 years, 22 days. Yeah, it's been a journey. But yeah, I ain't giving this pussy up, Joe. Niggas don't be having shit to offer but a dick in a conversation. Like, I want to be led. I want to be taught. Like, yes, I can teach a man too. Like, shit, I could nurture a nigga like a motherfucker. Nurture you back to just being a greater version of yourself. And, like, but, like, yeah, I want a real man that just hold me down, like, I want a motherfucker that's strong in the areas that I'm weak in. I'm a little underwater. But yeah, you know, so I ain't giving this motherfucking twat up. I ain't giving this motherfucking twat up. Fuck. Nigga gotta work for this. If you want this. But yeah, that's how I ended up on the journey. Waiting on that nigga. And am I waiting on him now? Cause I haven't got time to be playing. I'm just waiting on the right one to come now. So peace and love to all.